Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel today. Today's video we're going to be doing a dope or no on the Lorac Rosé and Revelry collection, which is basically their holiday collection that actually launched back in, I want to say October, and there's still more pieces that are going to be launched later on, so we will get into those. But before we get into this dope or nope, make sure to click that subscribe button and also make sure to hit the little bell as well, so that way you can stick around and get notified for future videos. And now let's go ahead and get into this dope or nope. Alright, so the first item that we're going to be talking about is the Lorac Mega Pro 3 palette. This is an Ulta exclusive. We're going to go ahead and start off with all the products that are sold at Ulta, and then we're going to go into the products that are sold at Kohl's. So this one retails for $59. I actually did a whole in-depth swatch video, like dope or nope review on this palette, so I will have that link down below so you guys can get like a further in-depth like review of it. But just to let you guys know ahead of time, I definitely give this palette a dope. It has 16 shimmers in it, and it also has 16 matte shades. Let me show you what the inside looks like. But there it is. You also get a really big mirror. It's very sleek packaging. The only down part to this palette is that it is white, because look at the back of it. Oh, yeah, I don't even know if you guys can see it because of the camera. But, okay, we're okay. But it is so dirty because I use this thing so much. I travel with this palette a lot because it has all the necessary colors that I need. It's got a good range of warm and a good range of cool tone shadows. It has 16 mattes again and 16 shimmers. So the first two top rows are mattes and the bottom two rows are shimmer shades. They're all perfection, you guys. They're so easy to use, so easy to blend. I'm in love with this palette. I think they did an amazing job on this. And yeah, so this one is definitely a dope, and I highly recommend getting your hands on it. I've seen them a ton in stores lately. I remember last year they sold out really fast of this palette, but definitely get your hands on this one. It's definitely worth it. Also, real quick, there are 30 exclusive shades, and then there are 2 repeats in here too. So yeah, I just wanted to add that in there too. Alright, so the next kit that is sold at Ulta is called a Lavish Affair. It's the Alter Ego Lip Gloss Collection. There's actually 2 of these got released, and one is at Ulta and one is at Kohl's. But this is the one that is at Ulta. It retails for $25, you guys, for 6 full-size lip glosses. Full size, like they are 0.13 ounces, and that is the actual size of them when they're singles. So this is full size for $25, and usually each of these lip glosses retail for 16 bucks a pop. So that's an amazing value. It's $96 value in here, which is awesome. And also let you guys know there are 4 shades in here that are limited edition and only exclusive to this set. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you guys real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here are the swatches on my arm. These lip glosses are not as opaque as Anastasia Beverly Hills, but in all honesty, most lip glosses out there really aren't as opaque as Anastasia or even the Kylie glosses. I know those ones are kind of opaque too, but I still have to say Anastasia Beverly Hills are my favorite. But they definitely have a good amount of pigment to them, and I think that this set is really awesome. So let's go ahead and work our way down. So the first shade up here, this gorgeous nude shade, is called Bay, and this is a limited edition color to this set. The next shade that we have is called It Girl, and this one is a really pretty coral pink with a little bit of gold shimmer in it. It's got like a shift of gold. It's really pretty. I like that one a lot, and that one is also a limited edition shade. The next shade that we have down here, let me check what it is. It is called Goddess, and Goddess is not a limited edition shade. You can actually get this one on its own, but it's a really gorgeous mauve shade. It's really got that purple undertone to it. And this hot pink color right here is called Diva, which is I think the most appropriate name for it. And that one is a limited edition shade. And the one right below it is called Icon, and this is a very cherry red. This one definitely you can notice is not as opaque, but I think it'd put a really nice light tint to the lips. And also it is a limited edition shade. And last but not least right here we have Dominatrix, I believe it's called. And this one is just a really nice like deep burgundy shade. That one is not a limited edition. You can actually purchase that one on its own. But I think it's awesome that they definitely did majority of these shades limited edition that you can't get anywhere else. And I think they're really pretty colors, especially for like the fall and the winter time. And you can even go into those bright colors for when it becomes the springtime and then the summertime. So yeah, I definitely have to give this one a dope. I think they did a good job. And I think it's a great value for only being $25 when each of these usually retail for $16. All right, so the next set that we have here is called Mocktail Mixer. And this is the Pro Matte Lip Color Set. This is actually something that you can get at Ulta. And you can also get this one at Lorac.com. It retails for $28 and has a $54 value in it. I think these are amazing. I love their matte lip crayons. So this is just a great little set. You get 3 of them and they are full size. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them for you real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so also I forgot, I just want to mention about the packaging. The packaging on this one has the gorgeous white background, and then you also have Lorac Pro in the rose gold. Usually the packaging on these are, I believe, all black and have white lettering. I'm like so in love with Lorac's packaging this time around. It's really pretty. So here are the shades on my arm. The first one right here, we have Autumn, and Autumn is a really pretty kind of light brick color. Really gorgeous for the fall time, you guys. I'm obsessed with that one, and also the formulation of these are really comfortable too. The next one that we have is called Italian Rose, and I'm not gonna lie, I wish this one was a little bit more of a deeper mauve shade that is kind of closer to Glacé from Bite Beauty. I feel like it's a little bit too bright for me or what I want in this collection, so that was kind of a down part, but it's still a pretty shade. It's just a very soft pink color. I just, again, wish it was a little bit more deeper and a little bit more bolder. And the last shade that we have here is called a Burgundy Wine, which is just a real true deep burgundy shade. I think this one, again, is perfect for the holidays and for all that Christmas time because it is a matte shade, so it's not gonna like move around on you. I really love these lip crayons. I think they're awesome and it's a great value. It's only $28 for all 3 of those and they're full size. So I definitely have to give that one a dope. So definitely go check it out, you guys. I think you'll really like it. And plus, Autumn is like stunning. Oh, I'm like dying over that one right now. All right, so for the next set that we have here, we have Q the Confetti, and I was just like, yes, I love this. I'm so happy they did a palette because we all know how much I'm obsessed with their Lorac Color Source blushes and their Light Source highlighters. So this only retails for $30, you guys. It's crazy, but it's super cute. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up for you guys. So first off in here, you get just a really gorgeous limited edition rose gold brush. I haven't used it, but it feels really soft. It feels like it's gonna be easy to use. And then next up you get your little palette right here. I really love the design on here. It kind of looks like a little bit like fish scales. Really gorgeous. And you just open it and you have a mirror. And then you also like totally saw my notes on that paper. And then you get 4 different pans here, which is amazing. This packaging reminds me a lot of the Kylie cosmetic packaging if you guys want to compare it to something for her palettes. Or it also reminds me of Studio Makeup's palette or even Manny MUA's like Makeup Geek palette. It's very nice and thin and easy to travel, and then plus, hello, you get a mirror, which is awesome. So in this palette, you get 1 highlight and 3 blushes. So when I was hauling this, I totally thought this highlight has been done before, but it's not. It's a limited edition shade that came out for this holiday collection, and I totally thought it was like something I already had. I was like, oh no, it's not. Once I was doing my research for this, I was like, oh dang. So that shade is called Spotlight, and it's a gorgeous rose gold highlight. I'm gonna show you guys it right here. I love the formula of these, you guys. They're very fine, but they're not gonna break down on you like a lot of those fine highlighters that are out there, like Champagne Pop, like, you know, any Becca highlight or even the Jouer highlights. Those ones are so fine that they break down really easily. These ones are fine and they do not break down. They still stay very pressed and they're not gonna break easily on you. So that's why I really love these ones and I highly recommend them. Let me go ahead and put it right here. So here's a highlight on my arm. As you can see, it's just a really pretty rose gold highlight. I do wish this was a little bit lighter, but I mean, it does really work out for people who do not have super pale or fair skin tones like I do. It works out for people who have medium to dark. So Yeah, it's really good, but for me, I'm like, I want like a lighter highlight in there, but I have to say, you know, it's awesome that a palette finally came out with something that is more geared towards medium and deeper skin tones, but it's a really gorgeous highlight. And honestly, if you are fair or pale like I am, you can use that as like a bronzer topper or just bring a little bit of glow into the skin. So also I want to let you guys know that these are not full size. I believe these are 0.15 ounces, and usually the highlights are 0.21 ounces, and the blushes are usually around 0.14 ounces. I did my research on a lot of the blushes that I already have because it has all the sizes on the back of them. So the blush pans are actually like 0.01 ounces bigger than the actual ones that you could buy by themselves, but the highlight is definitely smaller. And also the full-size highlights and blushes retail for $22 a piece. So getting all 4 of these for $30 is a great deal. I honestly have to say, after doing a bunch of research lately just on different holiday kits, what I'm noticing is that Lorac has the best deals. Like, really, that's what so far I've seen is Lorac has the best deals, and it's awesome that you get all 4 of these for only $30, and its own little palette. So let's go ahead and go into the blushes real quick. All right, so here are the blushes swatched on my arm. So the first one up here, we have Tinge, which made me so excited because that is my favorite blush from the Lorac color sources. Tinge and Prism are like my all-time favorites. It's just a really pretty kind of soft pink shade that has a little bit of a peachy tone to it. And then next up we have Technicolor, and Technicolor is a gorgeous apricot shade which would look really pretty on any skin tone. Love that one. And then last but not least, we have this really bright like hot pink one, or hot purpley pink one. This one is called Vivid, and boy is it vivid. But yeah, it's super bright. Definitely use a stippling brush, blend it out with a powder brush because that is going to come out very bright on your cheeks. But I really love the colors, and I'm so stoked that they put Tinge in there because Tinge is my favorite. And I love it because it's such a universal shade that you could do with so many different looks. Like you could pair it with a very natural makeup look, or you could pair it with a more dramatic look that you want to just tone down on the cheeks. So definitely, as you guys can tell, that I have to give this one a dope because I think it's a great value, and these are very creamy and they don't go on splotchy on the skin. They just go on perfectly. I really love them. All right, so the next one I do not have, and it's because it's not released yet. It actually gets released on Cyber Monday, which is November 28th, and it's only going to be released on Ulta.com, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get it, but I'm going to try. But this one is going to be called Dance Till Dawn Eye and Cheek Palette, and it's going to retail for $19. I'm going to have a little pop-up of it right up here. But basically what you're going to get is you're going to get 1 matte and 1 shimmer blush in there, and then you're going to get 6 matte and shimmer eyeshadows. So, and my honest opinion is I have purchased a lot of the Lorac palettes that aren't the Pro line, and I'm never that satisfied with them. I'm honestly only satisfied with the Pro eyeshadow palettes, and anything else, I don't know, they just never impressed me much, so I'm just gonna put that out there for you guys as like my honest opinion. All right, so the last sets that are gonna be released at Ulta that are an Ulta exclusive are 2 palettes, and each of these are gonna be retailing for $15. And they're going to be released on Black Friday, which is November 25th. So they're coming out with 2 palettes. One of them is going to be called Black Tie Attire, and I'll have a little picture of it pop up here. But basically, it is going to be 7 warm matte and shimmer shades in it. And the other one that they're going to be coming out with is called Tails and Top Hats. And this one is going to be 7 cool, smoky, matte and shimmer eyeshadow shades. Again, these type of palettes never really impress me unless they're the Pro line. I just do notice a difference in formulation. So, but they're a good price though, because they're only $15, and you're definitely getting quite a bit of eyeshadows, like 7 eyeshadows in each. So if I'm able to get my hands on that, I definitely will for you guys. So I can't really tell you a dope or nope on those ones yet because I don't have them. All right, so now let's go ahead and get into these Kohl's exclusive sets. So the first one, I don't have, well, I kind of have it, but this one is called the Pro Metal Eye Palette in Rose Gold. Well, when I was looking at it on the paper, because Lorac sent me a whole paper of all the products, and I was like, wait, these look really familiar. So I looked in my drawer, and Thank goodness that I'm such a hoarder and I just keep everything. And I found my Lorac Pro Metal palette and I looked at it and I was like, oh my goodness, you guys, it's the exact same shades. So they didn't change anything. The only thing that they changed is the packaging. Is if you can see, this one is more of a gunmetal packaging. They made it rose gold and it also retails for $28. So I'm kind of meh on that the fact that they just changed the packaging. I wish they would have came out with something new and different and not like the same old, just different color of the packaging. So I'm kind of on that. But in all honesty though, these colors are really, really pretty. I love the formulation of them. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them for you though, just right now. So here there are swatch on my arms. You can definitely see that these shimmer shades are gorgeous. They're just like the same formulation that is in any of the Lorac Pro palettes or any of the Lorac Mega Pro palettes that are in the shimmer shades. They're very creamy, very pigmented. They blend out really easily. They're just really good shades. So it's an awesome palette. I just wish they didn't just repackage it and just be like, oh, this is a part of the collection too. So that's just my honest opinion. So it's hard for me to give this one a nope just because they are really good eyeshadows. But I mean, I'm gonna leave this one to you guys. I'm gonna do the matte face on this one just because you can go either or. You have the palette, it's not worth getting. But if you don't have it, then I definitely do recommend it because these are really, really gorgeous shades. And there's just like a big variety of shades in there. So, meh. Okay, so next up here we have the Grand Gala Light Source and Color Source Duo. So I really, really like these. So this one contains that limited edition rose gold highlight that's called Spotlight, and it also contains that really gorgeous blush called Aura. This blush is the one that has been sold out everywhere. Every single time I go and try to find this blush, it's sold out. I love this blush and it's so pretty, so I'm so happy I was finally able to get it. So as you guys can see, the packaging here is just stunning. It's the same packaging that they have on the other stuff, but instead of the silver color, they have a rose gold on it. Also real quick, I don't remember if I said the price of this set, but it is $28 for the whole set, which I think is a great price. But I do want to get into the sizes real quick. So first off right here with Spotlight, with the new highlight that they just came out with, this one is 0.19 ounces. And then I grabbed my other one because it has the sizes on the back of them. And this one right here in Daylight, which is just their regular shades, this one is 0.21 ounces. But if you put them together, they're the same size for packaging, everything. Like they look like they would be the same amount in the pans. And what's even crazier is I went online and they even had like wrong sizes on Ulta and stuff. And on Ulta it said that this highlight right here was 0.20 ounces, but it's really 0.21. I mean, I'm being really nitpicky here right now. But yeah, so there's definitely a little bit of a size difference, I guess, in these, but you wouldn't be able to tell, which I thought was really weird. I don't know. I just thought that was kind of weird. But now going into the blushes are the exact same size. So again, same size packaging, and they are both 0.14 ounces. It says it both on the back. So I thought that was really weird about the highlight, how the highlight's a little bit off, but each of these alone would retail for $22. So that would be like a $44 set that you're only getting for $28. So I think it's a great set. I just thought that was really weird about the highlight and the sizes. So that's one thing I wanted to address because I was just really kind of, I don't know, baffled by it. Like I was like confused, but yeah, so I thought this set is really pretty. I definitely recommend this one. I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them for you too real quick. So Aura is just a really gorgeous, just rose colored shade. Like this is one of my favorite shades in a blush, you guys. They're so creamy. They just blend out so beautifully. And then again, Spotlight is just a really stunning rose gold highlight that again, it would just look so pretty on medium to deeper skin tones, because as you guys can tell, this would just be a little bit too dark for a highlight for me, but really stunning set. Definitely have to give it a dope just because it's a great bang for your buck. 28 bucks for both of those. That's really good. All right, so the next set that we have here is called Evening Soiree. Wow. Evening Soiree. I'm having a really hard time with that one. But yeah, so basically it's the same set, but they did a lighter color of the highlight, which is really pretty. So this also retails for $28, but has a $44 value to it. So with this little set, these shades right here have already been done before. They're not limited edition. They didn't just get released or anything. So for the blush, we have Chroma, and you can tell this one is just more on the purpley side. Purple side. Oh my goodness, it's getting late in the night. But yeah, you can definitely tell, like, that one's kind of dark. This one isn't my favorite, to be honest. I think it would look really gorgeous on medium to deep skin tones, but if you're fair, you definitely have to make sure you're going to use a light hand with that because it's very, very pigmented. But the highlight, I love this highlight. This highlight is just a really stunning, like, pink pearl highlight. Oh my goodness, look at that. I have really been obsessed with the lighter highlights lately. I just think they look so pretty on the skin. And that one, oh, that one's so gorgeous. Oh, also I definitely give that one a dope because it is awesome. I think it's a great bang for your buck. Okay, so next up here we have one of my favorite sets out of the whole holiday collection. This is definitely one of the top ones. This is another Kohl's exclusive. Again, all these recent ones have been Kohl's exclusive. So this one is called Social Affair, and it is $36 but has an $85 value in it. You get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get a total of 5 full-size lipsticks in here. How awesome is that? For only 36 bucks, you guys? Like, that is so awesome. So also what is awesome about this set is that all these shades are limited edition colors. You cannot get them anywhere else. You can only get them in here. So they came out with new shades, which I really love. Also, the formulation of these are really, really good. I found them really comfortable. I've even worn a couple of them in videos already. I really love this kit. I think this is definitely worth it. This is where I'm telling you, like, Lorac, like, killed it with getting, like, the best deals and best bang for your buck out of these kits. And what's awesome is that the quality didn't drop either, because I've noticed that with a lot of the holiday kits, they put more into packaging than rather the quality of the product. So the quality of the products and the formulation of them are very consistent and really good. And also to let you guys know about these lipsticks, if you would have purchased one by itself, it would retail for $17. So again, you're getting 5 for only $36. It's really great. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch these for you guys real quick. Okay, so also before I get into the swatches, I want to show you guys the packaging. Again, the packaging is rose gold instead of that silver gunmetal shade that they always use on their packaging. And then you can also see the color on the bottom. I'm loving the packaging. I love rose gold. So here are the swatches on my arm. They're really gorgeous. So the first one here, we have Trendsetter, and this is a really gorgeous pink mauve shade. I love that one for like everyday wear. Super comfortable to wear, super pigmented, stunning. The next one that we have here is called Fashionista, and this one is more of a deeper rose shade. A really great shade for the fall time and going into the winter time too. I think it's stunning. The next shade that we have here is called Stylist, and this is just a really gorgeous kind of orchid shade. Really pretty. And next up we have Bon Vivant, and this one is just a red rose shade because you can tell it's got a little bit of a pinker tone in it, but it's just really pretty. I like that one too. And then I love this dark black cherry shade. This last shade is called Provocateur, and that is, again, a very nice black cherry shade, but really gorgeous shades, you guys. This set is a definite dope, awesome, great deal. Definitely got to get your hands on it, especially if you're a huge lipstick girl and you want to grow your collection a little bit, or you just want a big variety of lipsticks for a really reasonable price that are really well formulated too. So this is definitely one of my favorite sets out of the collection. All right, so the next set that is another Kohl's exclusive, but you can also get it on Lorac.com, is another lip gloss set. I was not able to get it at Kohl's. It was sold out, so unfortunately I do not have that one, but it says on my paper here that there is a total of 3 limited edition shades in it. But even when I was looking up online, because I wanted to double check on that and see which shades were limited edition, it kind of showed that all of them were limited edition because you weren't able to get any of those Alter Ego glosses anywhere. So I don't know if that's a typo on the paper that they sent me, because I couldn't find those shades anywhere else, like except for that kit. So I feel like that kit is fully limited edition, and that one retails for $25 for, again, 6 full-size lip glosses. Another great little deal. I'm really sorry. I will put like a picture of it right here if I can find one, but I wasn't able to get it. But I do have to say, if I had to rate that one, I would probably rate it a dope, just because that's a great deal for 6 lip glosses. I don't know the formulation, if it's the same as the other ones, which I'm sure it is. But yeah. Okay, so the last item that is Kohl's exclusive is another one that I don't have that was sold out. And this one is called Toast of Town Pro Liquid Lipstick. So one, I did not know they had liquid lipsticks, you guys. Did you? And this is one of their little like ornaments ones, and it retails for $20, and you get 2 limited edition shades, which are called Nude Rose and Berry Rose. It looks like one is like a nude pink shade and the other one is more of a rose berry shade. So those usually retail for $19 a piece. So I think that also is a great little set, and it's like their only little ornament set that they have in the whole collection. I really want to get a hold of those, or even just go and pick up their liquid lipsticks, because I've never seen them. I think they're only sold at Kohl's, or not even sold at Ulta. So I think I'm going to go make another trip to Kohl's and see if I can find it. But again, I will put up pictures here if I can find them. And I can't really say anything on that set because I've never tried their liquid lipsticks, and I don't know how those colors look like or anything, but I really, really am dying to get my hands on it. If I'm able to get my hands on it, I will show it on Snapchat. So I will definitely go and check there when I get done with all my traveling that I'm going to be doing over the next like week or so. All right, so that is the end of this Dope or Nope review of the Lorac holiday collection. I hope that this video was very helpful for you guys. I got so much amazing feedback from the Too Faced one, and I'm so happy that it helped you guys to kind of see what you wanted to get and what you didn't want to get. That's my biggest thing for these, is just to really help you guys through kind of figuring out what is worth it and what isn't. And I'm always extremely honest with you guys, so I'm really happy that it was really helpful for you. Also, if you guys haven't checked out my blog post for that one, if you just want to see like close-up swatches of everything, definitely go check it out. I'll probably be doing another corresponding blog post to this video as well. So if you guys want to see close-up swatches that aren't just like an overlay on a video, definitely go check it out there. It's madisonmillerblogs.com. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to share it with your friends so that way they can like kind of see what they want to get and what they want to pass on, all that fun stuff. And don't forget to subscribe for future videos, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. The same. They just changed the, ooh, oh my God, I just threw that. I always throw something. This one is called Provocateur. Provocateur. How do you say that word? YouTube. It's great for everything. Provocateur. Okay, so that's how you say it. All right, thank you. That's all I need to know.